Mhm. Okay, now is starting meditation. So please generating good motivation. Dhamma jomden den dejen jeba dra jomba yang dhamma zobi san riba dan jaso dhamma dewa jeba jiden jemba jeba dibyan kala jo lana meba lada menam jen dhamma sanje jomden Jawa Jaja Dumala Chansa Lo Chodo Jasu Je Dhamma Jomden Den De Yen Yap Rajomba Yandava Zobi Sanji Riba Dan Jasu Dhamma Dewa Jeba Jiden Jam Jibun Devi Kalo Jowa Lana Meba Lada Menam Jendam Sanji Jomden De Be Jawa Jaja Dumala Chansa Chado Jasu Che Wo Demo Jom Den Den De Yen Yap Rajamba Yandava Zobi Sanji Riba Dan Jasu Demo Dewa Jimon Jidin Jam Jibun Devi Kalo Jowa Lana Meba Lada Menam Jendam Sanji Jom Den De Be Jawa Jaja Dumala Chansa Chado Jasu Che Wo Kanze Kanyin Zobo Jedan Sachen Dana Komba Dunbo Ne Ngane Jidien Dana Chodia Dezen Keba Chola Chansa Lo Namda Kongan Chodo Susan Ishi Janso Seje Lumbo Andra Tabo Jidien Sona Lamel Gombo Chonyin Chola Chansa Lo Senjo Demba Trimin Davi Sendo Drawa Jola Janza Loi Dudra Joda Suba Saman Yamin Chinji Jola Janza Lo Gombo Tuji Jediam Tamji Jimbian Domba Bosana Yindi Janzoi Dijin Jela Janza Loi Tabien Deja Trawa Ju Giving Swan Ledoi Tido Tandan Chojo Boy Sheju Jola Janza Lo Junior Travel Lion Laba Tala Rabdu Ni Hingi Damba Yundian Gendo Laya Chansa Loi Deba Jia Mija Yin Gyawan Bunsun Zobai Arangi Sini Yungsun Den Dene Sanjin Dembai Kama Re Mame Dan Yama Sawan Chibun Melai Loda Denda Bun De Yin Jenan Denda Da Sanan De Yan Tamjia Zibai Komban Doni Junje Dadu De Kadan Nada Jivya Lanjuan Zibye Zolim Drowa Drowa Shui Sanji Julan Soji Chana La Shangju Badu Dani Jasun Ji Dage Jisun Ji Bian Sonan Lola Pinshira Sanji Drupara Shui Sanji Julan Soji Chana La Shangju Badu Dani Jasun Ji Dage Jisun Ji Bian Sonan Lola Pinshira Sanji Drupara Shui Sanji Julan Soji Chana La Shangju Badu Dani Jasun Ji Dage Jisun Ji Bian Sonan Lola Pinshira Sanji Drupara Shui Oh yeah, that one's a little similar to each other. Uchimbo Santana. Okay, we need to relax our body and our mind. So please deep breathing 3 times for relaxing. Okay, take the last few minutes. Just don't think anything. Don't think previous. Don't think future. Just the present moment. Totally relax your body and your mind. Oh yeah, that is just Daniel Gomasani. Sanjay Tanji near Chadona Daniel and Nepal side. Gorano. Okay, now we are meditating on the equanimity. Equanimity practice is fundamental of Mahayana practice. So we need try to look send all mother saint beings because we have many previous life, no beginning, countless rebirth. So all mother saint beings have been our friends and our enemies. 다 대지랑자 잠바치모 거라나 신지탄 제대와다 데마쇼 대와다 데나 삼는 거라나. Okay, next meditation is loving kindness. We need happiness as well as all sentient beings want happiness, but they don't have enough happiness. So we fully wishes all sentient beings will be get enough happiness. Oh yeah, that 대지라 니지시모고이다. 신지탄 제동안다 타나 삼는 거죠. Okay, next meditation is great compassion. We don't want suffering, as well as all sentient beings don't want suffering, but they have a lot of suffering. So we fully wishes all sentient beings free from suffering. Oh, yeah, that teacher Lasang way. Sinjeta, Dawada Dema Nichi, Duan Nichi, some sensual jenny. Okay, next meditation is universal responsibility. We fully decide to take universal responsibility to help all sentient beings as much as possible. Oh, yeah, that teacher Shanju Simba. Sinjeta, Dawada Dema Nichi, Duan Nichi, Inaya Ngala Tenda Chibi Nibati Mindu, Sanji Kumatanando, Tili Zamala, Sinjetaji Donani Sanji Kumatachi, Sam Gosha. Okay, next meditation is Bodhicitta. Bodhicitta means enlightenment. Chitta means mind of enlightenment. So we need to help all mother sentient beings, but we cannot help all mother sentient beings now. If we achieve the Buddhahood, then we can help all mother sentient beings. So now we need our mind strongly generating the mind of enlightenment. 야, 다 대지라 동반이 거야. 동반이 든 다음에 봐. 제 다음 제 때는 따바래. 때는 주바래. 때문에 랑케메 삼네 거라나. Next to meditate on the emptiness and selflessness. So we need analysis on the object, like ourself. We always said, I. What am I? What is really ourself? Where is ourself? Which one ourself? Please daily searching ourself. Analysis on ourself. If we daily searching ourselves, eventually lost ourselves, cannot find ourselves. It is emptiness of ourselves. It is selflessness as well as all phenomena. 야, 다 동빙하네. 뼈마당 나위 뛴다. 주전자 랑기 센데 주전자 배요. 고노 세보. 샤지 샤니. 겐 차르다 제바. 용수 조바 주성 사마치샤. 대저 엄가보. 르마 아마보. 도가 데세보라 홍홍비 사마치요. Sambachine Goranang. Okay, if you didn't receive empowerment of any deity, then you cannot allow your mind is generating the Manjushri. So you visualize Manjushri on space in front of you. Then focus concentration on the Manjushri. Okay, now we mind strongly generating fully Manjushri on the lotus Mondix. At the forehead, white at the throat, red R, at the heart, yellow D, marked by blue home. We need to become really Manjushri. Focus concentration on the Manjushri. Okay, now please look PDF Press of I am Manjushri. Lo zui gong la he jie da zi ye la zhu jue yang dian song luo dai jie zhu ye mo nie lo le jie zhao zhuan zhuan zi jie ma zhi men xie duo ngan yu gu jie nie jun zi rai zhi na de nian da jin sa jun da song yan de lun zu jiao xian tu ye guo 觉照觉当觉念见者大律门塞两边养来的。我们阿拉班在哪里？我们阿拉班在哪里？我们阿拉班在哪里？ You slowly reciting mantra of I am Manjushri with focus, concentration on the mantra. Amara Bazana de Zeden Joje Jara was a Dalu Demo Mamber Hazan Kadan Tenju Juno Dubai Lord Bubi Nawa Zadu So. Okay, last please, good dedication. Chan chu hayo se chu re mo je ma je ba na Gewan de dan tamje rabdu ngo de zan yebe jawan tamje ngo wa kang lan chodu nga ban de da yin gewen zawan de guan zambu ju je rabdu ngo wa je ba ma zin jen tamje de dan de juat nen ro tamje ta du tong wa na jang ju zan ba kana su yuap de la kun ji mo lan do ju ro ji. Okay, thank you everybody. Tachanang. Okay, half hours break. Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get the out.
What happened?
Where?
Buddha.
Wow.
It's okay.
It's just a fly, no?
Yeah, just fly.
Okay, I'll leave it open just for a moment.
Oh, yeah. 올라서 다 가세네 해대한테 무슨 틀이 맞아요. 근데 정말라 아니 그런 야부지 캐로나스 개침보 되면서 추 참으셔야 돼. 그런 나라에 같이 자디어레스.
So now I'm going to continue from where we left off yesterday. So please generate good motivation. It's very important that we have good motivation, and because whether we are practicing or not practicing the Dharma, this actually depends on our motivation.
어야 다드네. 다 드리조데 가생원서 람지조 넘버 4 나네 다 담아 양답이 따와서야 돼. 히야리 대히야라 아니 또만이 거 히야리데 베케 좀 차려레스.
So now today the main topic is so within the three principal aspects of the path I'm talking about the last one, which is the correct view. So I'll explain the correct view, and within it the most important is explanation of emptiness.
다 트렌티나는 미세게 베바키 나치 베지나데 시작체비나 아니 저할 베비 투신선 투신 체바지 쓰요레스.
And today, actually, there is a special day for Buddhists and especially for Tibetan Buddhists, and this is Lapa Puchen.
다디 컨트롤에라나 지단키 부지나데 나라다 뒤서 케체모 히츠기요레스 단다 히 아니 베바킨 나와르다 베반다와기 당보 촌트 나와사지 아니 베반다와기 세바 사간다와기 세바 다 지단 사간다 참아티 나는 미세 세바 정아 아니 베바킨 나와 두바기 세바 히 너 고바기 세바 니슈자니 티히데 베키 좀 쓰기요레스
이거나 세바데 소시 이거나
당보데 나와 당보 나와 당보 님바든 나와 히바 다 숨바디 너 두바기 세바히
주바디 세바지.
아니 너 고바기 세바니 휴자니 트레니 휴자니 차고.
So within the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, there are 4 holidays which are most important, and this go according to the Tibetan calendar. So first holiday is the first month of the Tibetan calendar, then 4th month, which is Sakadawa, and within this the most important day is the 15th, which is the full moon. Then we have the 6th month of the Tibetan calendar and the 4th day of the 6th month. And finally, which is today, this is the 9th month of the Tibetan calendar and the 21st day.
22.
Sorry, 22.
다데는 디리 저할 베비티신스 카레라이나 아니 다 산지히 용 공부 존에 아니 라유라 순지 자선사 텔레자와히 바레스.
So today the Lapa Duchen, what this holiday is about is the mother of the Buddha, Buddha Shakyamuni. She took rebirth in the
God.
Huh?
God
As a god.
God.
Heaven.
Yeah. 아니 히 그랬대 산지 아니 라유라 아니 지다 그 아마라 취소야 미세게 라유라 도아만보 취소 비체더라 아니 라유라 타요레스.
And so the Buddha went to the heaven of the 33 to teach the Dharma to his mother.
다드니 라유라 아니 취만보 소네 휴디 잠발라 땅아마 자가게 단다 텐도 단다 산초 총사다 니유사진도 니유사데 가르타테라 대다 양바진사진도 의샬린사 티쇼텔라 땅오마 자보 사자싱인도다 다 자보트니 망보여 다 콘스 참아 티카슬라 다 남바기 자보 차티르 티 잠발라니 콘스 다 산지 전이 이해해요 말. 그 산지 라이브 패자로와. 디카솔라 안에 뭔가 싶어 산지 기투 그렇지 텔레 효율. 아니 콘선로네 아니 만수 산지 벤진도 산지 거의 효율 삼말라 산지 라이브라 then payore should samala tanganso sanje pe jiguyo manso lail ndo toyo manda monga tipo juntu to laila petuyo relo petuyo resla monga tipo monga po ane jaboto songe monga pola rewa jene che laila pene sanje ma meula perochis hirochis manso sama goti asni hirochis la ane monga po juntu to che laila pene ane sanje la tni hir de hyde ane sanje ge 디류다 무슨 연애사 지대요. 다 연애스는 공부하는 연애사 나왔음들이 좋아요. 라유라 다 지단계 디 니유라 연애 초대서. 다 연애 찬이 샤부 딩기나 고마 피게 인생에 아니 야기 나요래라.
In the Sangye.
산지케요.
So the Buddha was in the heaven of the 33, teaching a lot of Dharma to his mother. And then at the same time in India, in Vaishali, there was a king, and the king was a Buddhist. And he realized that there is no Buddha currently teaching here on earth. And therefore he actually went to see one of the chief disciples of the Buddha. His name is Margalyana.
Yes.
Margalyana. And then he asked to Margalyana, where is the Buddha? And Margalyana, he knew that the Buddha is residing in the God realm teaching his mother, so that's what he said to the king. And then the king said, well, but as humans, we don't have power to go to these realms. We're not able to go there. But you, Margalyana, you can, because he had all the powers. So then he requested Margalyana to go and speak to the Buddha. So Margalyana went there and spoke to the Buddha, requested him to come back, and to which the Buddha replied that after the 3 months rain retreat, and that's called Yagna, after that is finished, then he will return to earth.
Okay. Chiza ane sanje layuli ma meyula ma pe dring ta tsiba nishi zanyi la ma pe yoris ta tila ane chuk jabuta songa pe tadi chi ne tani ma pe yoris ta tisa parno wane mambachi tongwa ta tino chi ane jitaki ane layo wambo jajen da tsamba sa yor ta tiso ki ane konzo ki sanje ma pe 다 다가서 이제 말로 다 준축 견제는 어떤 맞추요스 아니 대상제 어떤 마페 아니야 다때 좀 뭐야 다때 마페 드린 뒤시 잡아지 대착이 어렸을라잖아 아무도 양어스 뒤서 당사 말에
So today, on the 22nd of the Tibetan month, we are celebrating the return of the Buddha. So the king was actually, he made a lot of preparations for that return. You might have seen on the picture that was posted in the group. And one of those was, for example, preparing a special ladder, this 3-tiered ladder that was prepared. So there are many, many stories about Lapa Buchen, but today we don't really have time to go into all of those. So,
okay. That hinga kichihuji kariyarsa namuzu dui chabachenda ne chabachensa tatila ne chabachena namuzu ne koto selekwa. Tena dui chabachen kapsa namuzu chuche ure selekwa. Ta tiki jumsenda de hingur tepe kichimur. 다 가르스나 다 네 체바친사 데페나면서 도지 덴보디 가야로 예비나 상지 telangombazo ba sanjiya da teni tanda doji dekin chöden tena sanji ki ringse pemambu yorilo warta teni ne tsa chenpo tela tsa chenpo chagirilo yimi jimse karese zamala ta sanji da takana yiki kibu tambato so gomche druba nyame na desa tela ani konso ke tochi malam sila teni ke malam che ne di hinjilab yorilo warta 네디 힌젤라기가 예선사 아니 지마 니콘론이 델라몬한테 저비는 네 되게야 강사라 수 힌젤라바 데 요레스라 그래 제상게 몸서 네 자치 못해서 니콘로고 인생지 돼
So, but what's most important for us to know, we can distinguish between celebrating a festival, like a religious festival like today, and going on pilgrimages. And we should really know why we actually engage in this type of activities. So, for example, going on pilgrimage, for example, we can go to holy places like Bodh Gaya and so on. So, Bodh Gaya is a place where the Buddha got enlightened. And this is the place where inside the stupa his relics are present there. So not only that, but in that very place, Buddha and many other holy beings made aspirations. They meditated there, and they also made aspirations that in the future, people who come there, may the blessings of the place come to them. So this is why we then go visit those type of places.
Tēnā yīngi tā tū xīnjā lā pāsana jīw tāmbā tsūn tūyā tā gōmbā nyāngi lindiā tā tā mīsī xī tāndā hāli pēpi tū xīn tēndī kāpsu lā yā tū xīnjā lā pshirīs. Tū xīnjā lā xīpa yīn sōnzā tū tēndī kāp lā ngā tsū chū chēbi yīnā nām jū tū xīmbā kāsu chū chēba dā mīndā wā chū tē nūba chīyā yōngu yōrēs, wādī lā yōrēs.
So then, similarly, in terms of special time or what we call celebration, like a festival, we can normally, of course, we practice the Dharma, but these are the special times when there are many blessings that come to us if we practice the Dharma on those particular days.
Oh yeah, that is about that three teacher in Telangonzo, Bombani Kola, Tesi na Tiangonzo, Bemasipeke, and Sonam Sayatan, Kichimushu Chagioris.
So today on Abadluchen, if we study about emptiness, then we can accumulate a lot of merit.
Takase was a Bishate Matis Lovina, and Kasi Timba Shanchu Saint Yatsarwa. That you will tell her Nilu Topi, Here Medena, Ninjo Shanchu Sana, Conchita, Sipizawa, Jupa Munibi, take it in the Topi, Talambi, Salava. What did Tati Karsanata, Kasikana, Ninjung Samado Shanchu sends Peza Chimori, he would the Hierwa. That is Zachimori, the Inaya, and the Shanchu Semda, Ninjung Samatos, Kasi Gombi Inaya, on the Saban Koi Zawa, the Jetu Mares. The Saban Koi Zawa Sawadi, that the Tubanzi dances at Tiki Yori, Tepa, Mepa Soala, and the Dametobi Herapsa, Tikipo Mato Bige, and the Henda Kangian Te Mepa Satu Mares. That the Likita.
So now we're going to go back to the text. So the explanation of bodhicitta, I already finished it yesterday. So today is verse 9 that reads, if you lack the wisdom that realize the nature of things, although you might grow accustomed to renunciation and bodhicitta, you will be incapable of cutting through conditioned existence at its root. Exert yourself, therefore, in the methods for realizing interdependence. So what this verse is talking about, that even though the renunciation and the mind of enlightenment, these are very important, very precious, but really no matter how much we practice those, how much we meditate on those, these two will not be able to cut the root of samsara. It is because the root of samsara, this is grasping itself, ego grasping. And actually it's only wisdom that realizes emptiness that can cut through that. Others cannot.
Oh yeah. Chizata Sibizawa, Dada Tubanzimi, Danzindi, Mepasoyala, Damito Picherecha Boyore, Damito Picherechala, Damito Boyore, Damitoala, Tangonzo, Jimsen Sano Katangos, so the ones tended to be Talambia Gores, so the tended Kola Sano Tangores.
So that root of samsara, this is coming from grasping at self, and to cut through that, only wisdom realizing selflessness can do that. So this lack of self, what is that? This we need to think about dependent origination.
Today Zambalata, Tombani Ngondo de 먼저 동상이로 그렇게 맹이로 근데 세계가 말이스 동바지 ngōnguni 덴데사 자디오레스.
So, what is the essence of emptiness? And this is dependent arising.
어야. 제가 됐어요. 야 상지 가능성을 수 땡진 저완조완 통나 춘통어 수 춘통나 상지 통어사 들리지요레스.
So, tenretona.
수 땡진 저완조완 땡땡 통서나 춘통그래 수 춘통서나 아니 상지 통그래사 들리소요레스.
So, the Buddha said, whoever sees dependent origination sees the Dharma, and whoever sees the Dharma sees the Buddha.
다들 가려서 나가서 땡데 야보 지사는 단타위나 텔라 때니 아니 춘통서 추선 동반일 세요레스 아니 동반인 통터레스 동반일이 야보지 통터위나 아니 야보 사는 단나 텔라 때는 먼저 상지지 공부사 퇴예바디 하코트위요레스.
So then, if we are, what this verse is talking about is if we are able to think or comprehend well-dependent origination, then through that we can comprehend, understand well emptiness. The Dharma in this verse refers to emptiness. And then through knowing that emptiness, we're able to know how to attain and then eventually attain the level of Buddhahood. So therefore we see the Buddha.
제가 던디 선발한테 안서 던디가 콜라 상로 마스탄고 요레스 리 잠말라 다 던디기 이완의 체위나 남지 이와 선체되게 요레스 아니 주진게 주진라 던데 준대기 던데서 아니 던데 답이 던데 문장 다여 잔지 던데사 선히게 요레스.
So therefore, we need to think a lot, contemplate a lot about the dependent origination. The dependent origination can be divided into three. First is cause and effect, then is mutual designation, and then it's mental labeling, those three.
제자다 대나는 것을 준대기 던데사 배 마세 개념을 차리스. 가르세나다 딱 산지기 주로 지원디 담아라 아니 지딩 거바보 고초사 지마 소샤뇨 드네 말에 아니 주 딱바행이로 찔레더니 총샹죠 말에 가르이는 참말로 신앙이 주 참말로 소소소소게 줄레더니 종교리 사디 세기오레스.
Anybody numeta? Chicken Coca-Cola.
말에 아니 주 매발이 총말에 주 딱발이 총말에서.
So the first type of dependent arising, which is cause and effect, this is very, very important. It's what this means is that phenomena do not arise, they do not come not created by God creator. They do not come without a cause, and they also do not arise from they're not permanent, but instead they all arise from their own individual causes.
제 잠말라다 먼저 데비히 디제다 문데비 동아사 드선나야 참말에 아니 소소소소게 졸라데네 중요레스.
And therefore the happiness which we all want and the suffering which we do not want, all of this depends on its own individual causes.
제가 근데 잠말다 준리기 땐데 거 때 야포요레스 다 참앙스 제 교토사 말레스 준리기 땐데 거데 로주마스 제 타난 펜도 전부 빼요레스.
So the first type of dependent arising on cause and effect, this is something that if we're able to study in a lot of detail, that it would be very beneficial for us.
Okay, that's 땐데 니마칸 루이스 아니 땐이 따바스 제장에 찌글라 땐이 따스 따들려야 레하고 돈이 희위나니 니 쳔볼라 땐이 중중따 중중나 땐이 쳔보따 아니 야볼라 땐이 두포따세데 찌글라 땐이 찌샤사저와 어디니 찌시기요레스.
So then the second type of dependent arising, this is called mutual designation. So this is talking about phenomena depending one on another. In simple terms, this is talking about big depends on small, small depends on big, good depends on bad, one depends on another one.
다른 건서 야보 산타위나 아니 야포지메나 두포스니 샤야 말스 두포메나 야포 샤야 말스 디나이 쳔보메나 충충 샤야 말스 충충메나 쳔보 샤야 말스 다 디나이기 베망보 요레스.
So if we think of it well, there is no good without bad. There is no bad without good. There is nothing big. There's no big without small, and there's no small without big.
때는 딱 봐서는 인연은 갈라고.
Dependent designation.
Dependent
designation.
Okay. 계산게 다 계산 때는 딱 봐서 다 딜리파 띵사를 담이나 딱 먼저 지 이지라 다기의 dak주사지 해래. 다디시 사르베 베나만소 풍보세와 만소 풍보듯이 나기잖아. 아니 디텔라 아니 간사성아 사저와 디 바다해리 정말 풍보라 다 나기를 때니 다주 따스 되는 거. 다기를 때니 다주 따사데. 다 차히를 때니 차진 스키도 차히스를 파트너 비스 몸보여나 아니 디텔라 차진사. 어때서네 다 기글라 때니 기따사 어디에 용요레스.
So therefore, the second type of dependent arising, the mutual designation, it is talking about the base of imputation and the imputed phenomena. So the base of imputation, it will be, for example, our body, and then on top of that, we impute a person. So like that, we are based on parts, we then impute something on top of those parts.
나도 못해 봤지. 다 개체휴 다 스마트리. 다 스마트 다 대망자. 민자 따유 잔지 된데 사디 맞을로는 착하고 싫어요레스. 이 정말라 다 취칸에는데 요레스는 요레스. 간데선지 요레스나 요단데 캐서버 휴지 요레스. 어떤데스기 요레스.
So the most important type of dependent arising is the third one. So this is it's called merely imputed by name, or mental labeling, also called. So phenomena exist, yes, but how do they exist? They exist in a strange way.
다 간디지요레스는 아니 여 잠지요레스. 다 여 잠스는 칼로고레스나. 아니 먼저 바 민다 대오선 또박 바다디 대전지 샤고레스 대전지 샤비나 코랑 게 레카치기요레스 자와치기요레스 다 딜 마츠바 딜 파게네 파 나노파 지산노이나 타텔라 라노요레스 니에요 마레스.
So phenomena merely exist, and they exist by merely imputing or putting a name on top of them, and through doing that, then they perform a function. They can function through this. But really, when we then search for the phenomena, it's lost. We cannot find it.
What is merely, you say? Merely?
Merely, just exist.
Just exist. But this one, yeah, you might let him back. 어때? 제장게 답변은 먼저 드리셔봐 또선 건제마 아니 수술로다 첫째비나 아니 나사는 파 여러분은 여러스 나 여러 최 여러스 가사도 여러분은 여러스 단디 가와 여러 제단게 여러분은 대지단이 여러 군주 비추 제단은 단단 비추 제단세네 답변은 미지 다시 생이 미지나 다시 컴바노ችን 텐두에서 남나 아니 다시 대한론에 컴바테는 연은 다시 텐두세 미는 민두사실라 저와 텐디 제단데 군주비 주지단데 텐디 제나 nia yana yo mea tacho yores. Ina ya, ta tindi mayamba, nilu tomba ni toni paji jeba jeni zesundi zamala, ta ju kanya tamatela nia yo mares.
So, for example, this morning we did some meditation and we searched for where is the I. So we can say I, you, another person. We can say these things, of course, exist, but where? There is actually two ways we can search for it. There is a relative search and an ultimate search. So a relative search would be us looking, for example, if there was a person called Tashi, and we're looking for him in a house. That's called a relative search. But that's not type of searching we are talking about here. What we're referring to is searching in the context of emptiness, in the context of reality, how things are existing.
Oh yeah, 제장게 되니 미치 소소노 질체네 되니 nga ka와도 세네파 제산도디 잡아라 아니 nga 다 풍봉아스 야 감투산로다 땅은주 주포기 차히 마무히오 여러와스 근데 이제니 간들이 바지산로이나 디 기아테리스 라이오 마레스 참어디 아니 나리오 마레스 근데 잡아라 아니 타마타만텔라 나사디 디두사 라밍이 차르레스
Tamadi.
난딜라 딘두사 라이오 마레스
So therefore, if we engage in this type of search, where am I? So we can search based on the 5 aggregates or the 6 elements, or there's many different parts of our body that we can differentiate. And if we search every single one, we cannot actually find anything that we can call I. So in the end, we're not able to say, I am here.
다야는 나 메파르베스나 데마레스 지당나 이오레스 다이시바네 이어 잠지 이오레스 데 간절에는 잠말라 다 디페 개쳐먹다 근데 만수게 풍보 사줘라 풍보 될라 아니 민데 다운 잠말라 디니게 때원기 아니 나사데 더비오레스 될라 아니 이어 잠지리 민기 왕기 여파리 타니죠 왕기 여파리 슬레가오 디레스
Tani Wangi.
민기 왕기 여파 타니죠 왕기 여파 또비 따바 자슬레 디리
Yeah. So, but we cannot, if we were to say, I am not here, we cannot say this. This is also not correct. We can say, I am just here. Just I am here. It's because this is very important to distinguish that difference. And how does this just I am just here happens is on the basis of the aggregates, merely by the name, we impute the I.
때원기 좀 하자 레이베
태원기 그바.
때원기 좀 하면 갈라버
Merely existing by designation, by depending on something.
때원기 좀 하자 갈라버서나 티 단단로데 아니 니 초온데 잠발라 아니 티파루라 지 트로기오레스 네 베샤기와 베나스와 산지기 베트리 샤요레스 먼저 다니사 해도 기타로 치나 텔라 힝 도다 다텔라 쿠판도 된다면 뭐야 아니 미라바다 데티야 다니야 포트싱에 나저서 차상지 초소나 다 미디게 다니 도미나 아니 개념이 된 거여 왔어 된디 개념이 아니 되게 다니게 주자때다 미기 라바다 미야 포트시바다 또서 참아 초온디 대왕기 아니 다니모지 저기요레스 어때 마토 대왕기 많이 봐 근데 잘라리리리니 다니모디 땡그려서 땡고 말했어 미 라바테 지볼라 땡고 말에 코바텔 땡고 말에 디힌 코팔로 데라 땡고요 말했어 근데 주진 땡데 차상지 초온디 참발 디기 대왕기 아니 다니모지 땡그레에서 어디서요레스.
So what this is talking about is depending on each other. So, for example, we can have a guitar. So guitar, there's many parts, there's wood of it, there are strings and so on. But then to make an actual pleasant sound, we also need the person, the hands, and he needs to be playing the guitar, right? And all of these then are producing the pleasant sound. So they depend on each other. It's not like one part on its own can actually produce that sound. The guitar, the strings of guitar, or just the hand of a person on its own, it cannot produce the sound. So it's a group that's coming together, and then depending on each other, we impute or they produce a sound.
진짜 딘디게 다니모티 만보 처바텔라 대왕기 줘봐서 데데스로 차고 대나 얘기야 먼저 도로 기다 짜는 건들이 근데 다이나 티파르라 매치 되나 근데 메타티야 아니 근데 짜다 도티니 트레니 대왕기 때텔야 매치 되는 요레스 기기볼라야 메테요 말레스.
So then this pleasant sound depends on many parts coming together. Also, another example would be making fire. If we have a stone, a rock, and a sharp object, say a knife, only if these two come together, then a fire is produced. Only one of those, just a stone, cannot produce fire.
다 빼대니 상당히 아니 수술 때문에 내가 좀 풍부하다 풍부 사지어라 될라 아니 다 미지나 미다시나 롭자이나 지라 아니 풍부 될 때는 다시 롭자스 미 다시 잡아라 아니 풍부 될 때는 아니 다추 롭자한테 다시 사 민기 왕게 아니 대왕게 지카디오레스 텐디 다시다 롭사니데 아니 코랑게 풍부하게 생라 파지선로는 니에요 말했어.
코랑게
풍부 나로라 파지선로네 고다 깜바다 라파다 가리타는 니에요 말했어.
So then we can think of these type of examples. And so going back to a person is, we have a body, a collection of aggregates, and on top of that, then a person is imputed, so tashi, lobsang, and so on. So there being tashi, lobsang, and so on depends on the aggregates, and then on top of those aggregates, we put a name, we label by a name. But actually, if we look inside the body, in the head, and so on, we cannot find that person.
다디나 얘기 추 칼리지 얘기나 뜻을 참아대 수수수수기 자시다 나이다 딘딜라 때니 다힘바다 때니 줄되어 차되어스 야 대소야 레레니 바지산로이나 타만텔 참 라르비어스 니에요 말스.
So like that, all phenomena, they depend on their own parts and on the basis of labeling, imputation. But then if we actually search for them, we cannot find it.
다딘데 타만텔 라르비어스네 타만을 제바친 타텔 니에요 말스다 산지샤자타바도 디지라 고무르를 라서부터 생에 ngomani son hiores
Tamadi.
ngomani son hiores ta 제산도네 타만텔라 라르비 니에요 말이 사디 아니 산제 당고물을 들라서 되게 ngomani son hiores ngomani.
Yes. So then finally we search, but we cannot find. So that phenomena is lost. And so about this already before, the Buddha, Shakyamuni, and also Nagarjuna, they already spoke about these things.
다 디사 아니 체르바트스게 quantum physics this is not ya 된다고지 받지는데 다만들 상황 라노도 세네 얘기요레스.
And also these days, scientists and especially quantum physicists, they talk about similar things that when they search, they actually cannot find its phenomena is lost.
그래서 다들이 정말 땅에서 동반이사 사는 땅서 단대히나 이 딘데를 사는 땅에 아니 참 길을 때니 트지를 뛰니 트마도 강라 메티비 랑게 메바텔라다 동반이 세요레스.
So today we're thinking about emptiness. So the essence, the main points of it is the essence of emptiness is dependent origination. So everything depends on one another and nothing is independent.
Yeah. That's why this.
Do you have any questions?
For example, we understand everything input, noises, understand that. But my question is, when you're looking for something is no, okay, you know one. But also you know that something exists, something special exists, something there is. That you perceive, something there is, but no have imputation, no name. That you're thinking something there is also no exists, or also is imputed, also is have some name. Or I have to understand this something I perceive something exists because something give me this energy. In this moment, you found that something. You found something.
And this right now you're talking about finding I or finding phenomena. Did you want to say something? Something exists. You mean I exist?
Apart the I. When you meditate about the I, you not find. And to understand it's only imputation, it's only name, it's only part of this life. And you go to the last truth. Ultimate truth. I don't know what is the name. And in that moment, you understand. Okay, I understand everything I see. I understand my name is only name. Yeah, but after you are in the place that you say, but something there is. This something there is. Where come from?
Okay, let me try to translate this. Gisela, how was it?
How can I interpret it?
아니, 뭐랑 민경 답변을 디코라 하고도 아니 공기압도 nga di 민경 상기 덴데스 요래 디 하고도 이나양 다도 디 소와 디 믹서라 비요래 디 소기압라 치기요래 디 가르 디 하고야 디 삼로탄 칸테스 삼로탄
디 저러 가르스
디 치기요래
디
what is something that you are actually talking about?
I think she finds something at the end when she does the search. She's finding something.
Ale.
Yeah, in the meditation,
She comes, she doesn't.
Ale.
you find something special that you don't know, but that is, I don't know. We don't know. I don't know if mine or it's not mine. It's other mind.
Sorry, mind.
I don't know. It's something exists. There is there, but you don't know what have meaning. But something there is.
Okay. 다가지 다양 드네 상고요레스. 아니 먼저 파티사르디 담발라 먼저 수보케 르 루킹 르야와티 자시 레레니 nga 마레스. 데 레드 다양 mambo지게 셈사죠라. 데 nga리 스테냐 데 mam보용요레스. 어스 남바게 나네야 남비 준다. 오마트스 mambuchike ane pa tsendu te tsamala nga nye yore ane nga ki semsa de nga re yesene tendi nge yores
Yores. Umanana tenis.
uman mare nambi tunda nan tendi yores
So in terms of searching, how we search. So first we do that through searching in our body parts, and this we can understand this is not me, this is not I. And then what often arises, and this also is spoken about in the Buddhist philosophy, is that we search, then we have the mind, and we and there's thought arises. This is me. That we find it. I find I in that mind.
다 이나야 남비 tunda 토휴 바상게가 대시자 제위나니 아니 셈티야 ngare게 요마레스 그 컨디션들이나 다 셈사 너도 찍들이 요마레스 아니 셈텔라 먼저 셈사 찍마레 셈텔라 아니 개와인게 요리 미개와인게 요리 로마데인게 요리 야 셈라파 요리 타모 요리 다 된저 간들이 야 받지산로 이나 야 제니에 요마레스 송요레스.
So, however, from thinking from the highest philosophy in Tibetan Buddhism, which is Prasangika, then the mind is also not me. And how is that? Because mind is also not one, not something that's one. It's because mind can be, for example, virtues, non-virtues. It can be gross and subtle. So then when we start to search within those, we cannot also not find I.
제가 대나지기는 히발라 zupo chahimambo yabanaji hipala chahimambo hyores this really young marivesena maries.
So therefore, in a similar way, like our body consists of many parts, similarly our consciousness consists of many parts. And therefore, when we search in each one of them, we cannot find I.
제가 드네 잠만 먼저 나사데 파 폼발라 때네 따바자리마도 드네게 폼발라 따셔바티 아니 반 지산로이나 가연이에요 말했어. 다 디레스.
And therefore, this I, self, except for being merely imputed on the five aggregates, if we actually search for it, we cannot find it.
Okay? Yeah, Annie, do you have a question?
What is this parts, five aggregates you say of the consciousness? What are these parts?
Five aggregates.
Pumbunga.
Yeah, Pumbunga and Choladandir. Zuch Pumbo, Soy Pumbo, Dishich Pumbo, Dichich Pumbo, Namashi Pumbo, right? What did the Pumbunga say? And Ansula Pumbunga to the Yoris, Laris.
So the five aggregates, this is the aggregate of body, aggregate of feeling, of perception, compositional factors, or karmic formations, otherwise called, and the last one is aggregate of consciousness.
제장게 틴디게 만설로 풍부가 요레스 디나징 만수 주고나노라 경화 사주메로 디간라 아니 만수 나노라 동바로 하더니 뭐요 남카 디간 만수 남히 디파제들라 아니 come true 슬라게 요레스 데데서 만수 레레네 만수 나사 드레베스 마리라 요레스.
So we have those five aggregates, and also another way, we also have what's called the six elements inside our body. So this is element of water, fire, earth, wind, space, and consciousness. And so what happens is we think that these are I, but it's not.
Any? Your question? No? That's okay.
Ishila, can you speak a little about emptiness of emptiness?
Oh,
Okay. This emptiness of emptiness. That did it. That Tombanese are Koran. Yeah, Tombanese later. Tian Patzisadorina. Young Koran de Koranki Tombani Chayamaris. That didn't it. Cancer. Pekin no Nilu tattoo lecture. Nilu tattoo sena, Pena, the single bondo in single body Koran ki Nilu tattoo maris. Koran Nilu tattoo de Karisana, Koran ki Tombani. That Koran ki Tombani de Koran Tombani dig Nilu tattoo in the maris. Yeah, dig ya partisan on the near Mari, Tindiki Tombani tela, and Tombani is like it.
Yangachik single body nano tatupadi tompanire gina yang.
Tombani Koran, only Korangia Nilu tattoo maris. Dilla Koran the Koran ki Nilu tattoo mahimba, Koran zini, that's the under the Koran, near Ming Charis, Tombani sat Chirel.
So emptiness of emptiness. This is talking about emptiness also being empty. So when we search for emptiness, we also cannot actually find it. So in Buddhism, we speak of something that's called ultimate reality. So for example, if we take this single singing bowl there, its ultimate reality is emptiness. But if we then take this emptiness, the ultimate reality of emptiness is emptiness. Because if we actually search for it, again, we cannot find it.
Kantake, ta chu kandeyina susu la tombani reyor. Ta tombani te ya kanderes, te Korangi kila matembi rawangi yorwesine, te yomars. Koran ya yamba mambo la tuyini tombani chadi yores. Tadi tendi zambala Koran, tombani Koran de tumi rawangi mepati, ani tombani seki yores. Okay. That you can do me in the Koran soso la tombani yoris. Take us on. Ta tombani soso young, tombani te Koran la duty, Koran ki nilu taturis. Take us away. Ben a single bogi, tombani de single bogi nilu taturis. This on. Ta single bogi tombani te, and candisere te. Tumi rawangi yore yomari lana, Koran tumi rawangi yomari, mambo chere titi yores. Tindi sambala singing bogi tomba ni ti, ani tumi rawangi mepati, singing bogi tomba ni ti tomba ni chagi yores.
So all phenomena are empty. Each individual phenomena is empty because they depend on many parts. And so the ultimate reality of all phenomena is emptiness, just like with this singing bowl. But then this emptiness, how is it that this is also empty? So we can ask, is that emptiness absolute? Is it independent? And it isn't, because it also depends on many parts. And therefore, emptiness is also empty.
Correct? And Nandas? Huh?
And then, Anala, can you translate this thing still? So there is also emptiness of emptiness of emptiness, right? Then.
Yes. Emptiness. Okay. This is 2 minutes color. That part 2 minutes.
There's no end to this.
No ends. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Tombani. Jedanke Tony Jobji, Tony Judu, Sandy Mamba here. That can they some Tomani here. Tomani, Shatomani, non Tomani, that's the Mamba here. That is Kandagi. That chu kande yina 참말로 뛰미 랑왕게 메바디 수수소소게 동반이 차대게 요래 사들이 디 점을안 동반이 거야 동반이랬다
동반이
거야 라기 동반이 조기 동반이 주루 안되는 게
So actually, when it comes to emptiness, there's different classifications also of it. We can speak of 18 types of emptinesses and 16 types of emptinesses. But generally, what we need to think about is that all phenomena are empty because they are not absolute and not independent.
If everything is emptiness, what is the life, one life, more life, more life? What is the, who is have many life?
가서 저 뭐까지 소리라 저 뭐 소리 저 뭐다 소리에서는 갈라거다 아니 딱 미스스서라 미나 따치나 따간이나 고정하면 저시면 누구라 딱 민다민데 차와 딱 간사되기 윤기리 아니 그 미저알레메 가서 아니 미스는라베 다데네 야한테 미디시네 치저원으로 해서네 그 치에서 차례 텔밍 따데 그 되게 남히데 윤기가 차되어데 따사기 이제라야 민다 오바기 따지 잡을래요 그 데라 미트디아다 아니 치트디아 따라서 just 트디아 차되어서 대참지
Yes, so who takes rebirth, who goes from life to life? It is a continuum of consciousness. And then whether that consciousness then is reborn as a human being or a dog and so on, that is merely just imputed by name.
But that is consciousness, but life to life.
Yes, it's life to life. It's a continuous life.
How
It's
can life
emptiness.
continue?
It's no emptiness.
Emptiness, yeah, this is dependent.
It's not.
Right. Sama kote yang jangan menjauh masa dah kote lah yang membuat dunia ani tel ming di tagi dan dokter sama demi rawa ke mana dokter dah.
So it continues, it depends on many things, it depends on one another, it's not absolute, it's not independent, and like that it goes on.
Okay, tadi tendo isari, tadi tuition cepat tanah 먼저 동반이 거라 또 시제 먼저 tellah cisam ni tadi cia tellah sonam cico pe memasayore ta 동반이 거라 cepat cia dan tadi komja telhas cucia sini yomaris sonore tadi zamala ta 먼저 pe yang chore ani zamala ani ngoya penarana.
So today is Lava Duchen, and we have studied today about emptiness, and we have accumulated a lot of merit. It is said that apart from contemplating and meditating on emptiness, there is no better way to practice the Dharma. Therefore, we should now make a good dedication.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Tochanang.